Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 9th of April 2022, and I've just got a look at my... Oh my god. It is that kind of day. I'm sure of it. Definitely that type of night. It was like... But yeah, great. Hey, sorry about that. Let me just sort this. Yeah, that shouldn't look this bad. I mean, I made breakfast. Have a look at this. Yeah, I know. They've been really good. I've started eating properly again. It's rather yummy, actually. The only problem is that my body's not quite used to it again. And, yeah. Oh, boy. The winds, people. The wind in here is just as bad as the wind out there. I can tell you now. Yep. Yeah, it is. But I'm grateful for that because it means that my body is getting back into balance. And yes, it will probably last about a week. While it does that, Tanny will just make up I will have to put up with his schoolyard humor about it for the next week. Maybe 2. But you know, when you do go onto a plant-based diet, or you start eating in plant-based way or a vegan way or whatever you want to call it, but it's plant-based, right? Because we're not talking about the politics of the thing, we're talking about the thing itself. So it's plant-based, right? You will find that you do become rather windy. Now, the reason that you will get the rather windy is because your body has all of a sudden a whole shed ton more of fiber than it had before. So it's having to deal with that. And when you get a lot more fiber, you get a lot more gas. Now, if we could bottle that and turn everyone plant-based in this country, I think we'd be good for central heating for winter. Oh, I know it's a terrible thing to say, but it's true. I just want to thank you guys who have turned up for the lives. I really do appreciate you. We are doing another one next week, and it will be on going green cheaply because it will save money, a lot of money actually. And it will be on Friday at 12 p.m. midday. BSD. That one. Oh, it's daylight. It's daylight. It's actually look. It's actually daylight, and it is 6:38 in the morning. Probably be daylight for about 10 minutes. I should really turn the light off. I really, really should. But it means getting up. I know. I will in a minute. Once I get dressed, I will do that. All of that, and open up the blind once I get dressed. But I don't really want to do it right now. Because it means people can see it, and I don't want that. Not till I'm dressed. Anywho. So it's the weekend. It's Saturday. Tanny's gone to work for the morning. He has said depends on how he's feeling when he gets home, whether we will be going to B&Q this afternoon or tomorrow. I think he's a lot tireder and in a lot more pain than he's actually letting on. He does have his own back injury. He also has neuropathy in his feet. So being on his feet all day, you can imagine. So yeah, fun and games. We'll just see how he goes when he gets home. But yeah, we are supposed to be going to B&Q today. He wants to go and get the lats for the polytunnel to keep it down, and I want some poo. I want big bags of poo. Yes, I do. For the garden. Yep. I wish there was a zoo nearby because I'd go and talk to them. Some of the best animal manure I ever had was from Auckland Zoo when I used to live in New Zealand, and they used to sell bags of Zoodoo, and I don't know if they still do, so don't take it as gospel because they may not actually sell it anymore, but they used to sell Zoodoo, and it was $10 a 100-litre bag. I think it was pretty big. It was a big bag and there was a lot in it, and it was great, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, don't know if they still do it. They may not, but can you imagine all that elephant manure? Can you imagine? Or the rhinos, all of them. Absolutely amazing for the garden. I've never ever had any manure like it. Not cow, not horse, not chicken, not human manure, because used that too. But yeah, this Zoodoo was epicness. Not gonna lie. Absolutely awesome. Anywho. Yeah. So I actually need some bags of manure. Kind of do. The front bed's looking a bit sad. Still need to put some stuff because I need to pot up my rhubarb that I bought. That needs to be done. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to go out today because I have possible deliveries arriving. I'm going to be pretty peeved if one of them doesn't arrive because it's a load of plants. And if they don't arrive today, they won't arrive till Monday. And if they don't arrive till Monday, they could all be dead. And if that's the case, I think I'm going to be a wee bit peeved. Not gonna lie. Mano's on the way. Premier Seeds already got that. Yeah, where's it gone? I can't remember which email it is. Oh, but very exciting stuff. I finally have my mics arriving. Tanny rang me up yesterday evening. He goes, audio mic. I went, okay. I'm not gonna say twice, eh? I am not gonna argue with that man over, something like that, because that now means that I can use my new camera and all my equipment out the front or out the back in the garden so that I can actually get some really, really, really good stuff going. Okay, so I'm really excited to be using my new camera and all of that stuff. Once I've got the mic here today, I'll be able to play with that this week as long as the weather holds, or on the day the weather's hold outside, and hopefully we can get some really good videos. That would be awesome. I think that would be epic. So yeah, I'm very excited about that because I have all that stuff now, because I have my tripod and I have my forward facing screen and I have my cameras and I have all of the things, and just, yeah, that's arriving today too. Now, one very last thing. I wanted to introduce you guys to a book. Okay, so just hold your horses for 2 seconds. Okay, so this book is called Dangerously Ever After by Dashka Slater. Okay, now this book is at risk of going out of print. Now, it's one of the very, very few Girls Can Do Anything books, okay, that are out there. As you can read there. But the reason that we want to fight for this one to come out again and be reprinted is because my friend Alba has created a stop motion film of the story, and if the book goes out of print, then people won't be able to buy the book. So if you guys buy the book now and then get hold of the publisher, the chances are they'll have to reprint the book. The movie has actually been about 7 years in the making. I've known Alba for this amount of time. She's been working on other projects as well. Obviously, stop motion takes forever. And it's literally been her husband, and 5 other people working on the whole thing. So it's taken a very, very long time. And although it's only a 15-minute short film, you can just imagine, because each frame in a stop motion film is one photograph. And then they have to move things ever so slightly. And you have to do that. So it can take up to 8 hours to get like 3 seconds worth of film. Or like, 30 seconds of film takes about 8 hours. So it's a long, long process. And then there's the editing, and then there's all the other stuff. Okay, so I just wanted to say to you guys, this is a project that is so worth it. And the book is beautiful. I will be taking possession of my new copy. I'm hoping to get some more copies next month, because I want to get some for the Grandy kids, because it is that good. Okay, and I want them to have it, because a lot of the grandkids are girls, and I think they should have it. It's brilliant, because not all princesses are locked up in towers and looking all pretty and waiting for their prince to arrive to save them. They'll go out and save them bloody selves, and they're the queens. Anywho, I'm gonna go. You guys have a really, really awesome day. I love you guys heaps. Blessings.